Mark the Hammer Castanini. They've gone absolutely crackers here at the Melbourne Convention Centre. Making his way to the ring is arguably the most gifted athlete in Australian kickboxing. The man who has said he will tear Gurkan Ozkan apart. The irresistible force who remains undefeated. The one and only Mr. Perfect, Tibor Vermes. This is the biggest moment of Vermes' decorated career, Hammer. This is the time for him to prove himself against Gurkan Ozkan.
Well, as his trainer says, Michael, he's white, he's bright, he's polite, and he can fight. And that certainly sums up Tibor Vermes. A lovely man in and out of the ring, a good competitor, and technically very, very gifted. Have a look at the combinations he will string together.
Listen to this place explode. That can only mean one thing. The emergence of the ticking time bomb. The brick hit house. The supreme fighting machine, Gurkan Ozkan. Tonight is the biggest test of Ozkan's decorated career. Can he do what nobody has done before and defeat Mr. Perfect, Tibor Vermes? Hammer, can he be the first man? Can he do it? Can he blemish the perfect record of Tibor Vermes?
Well, I tell you what, Michael, he's certainly got the firepower in those gloves of his to put a count on Vermes, but this is going to be a classic brawn versus technicality.
Let's go to ring announcer.
It's going to be very interesting to see who's going to overcome.
Andy Raymond.
Ladies and gentlemen, we would now ask you to be upstanding for Advance Australia Fair.
Australians, all let us rejoice, for we are young and free, with golden soil and wealth for toil. Our home is good by sea, our land of mountain nature's gifts. All beauty rich and rare, in history's page, let every stage advance Australia fair, in joyful strains and let us sing.
The Melbourne Convention Centre, it is main event time. The following contest is for the ISKA World Super Middleweight title. From the blue corner, originally from Hungary, now based in Melbourne, Australia. He is from the Fitzroy Stars Gym. He is undefeated in 19 contests. They call him Mr. Perfect. He is Tibor Vermes. In the red corner, originally from Turkey, now based in Knox, Melbourne, Victoria, Australia. He has 25 first-round knockouts to his name. Nothing more needs to be said than the supreme fighting machine, Gurkan
Centre referee, the living legend, Dave Hedgecock with both men. The stare down hammer. I love it. Look at the look of intensity on the faces of both of these men.
Intensity has got to be an understatement for this fight, Michael.
He looks like Ivan Drago out of Rocky IV. Well, the time for talk is over. Gurkan Ozkan, the brick hit house. the perfect one, Tibor Vermes. This is the moment that all of Australia has been waiting for, and now it's a happening. And look at the look of intensity on the face of Ozkan. I've never seen him so pumped and primed. This guy could make coffee nervous, Hammer.
Well, Ozkan planting a kiss on Vermes just as the judge finished reading the rules to him. And Vermes did not look happy with that little antic.
Vermes
There's the knee.
Tries to work the knees early on. Ozkan all tied up in the neutral corner, nowhere to go. That's the game plan from Tibor Vermes. Tie Ozkan up, negate Ozkan's ferocious hand.
It's going to be the game plan, Michael. I can tell you now. Vermes is going to cut off Gurkan's hands, firepower, and try and go to work with those knees. Lock it up around the neck and work the knees. That is the game plan of the Fitzroy Stars camp, I believe.
This the most talked about fight, the most anticipated grudge match in Australian kickboxing. Tibor Vermes undefeated. Gurkan Ozkan needs to win this fight. There's the right knee from Vermes.
Well, Vermes in the black shorts, Ozkan in those flashy black and blue design fighting shorts.
Make no mistake about it, folks. It's a brawl for it all in centre ring. It's a grudge match like none we've ever seen before on Fox Sports. 1 minute 10 down here in the first round of action. This place is alive. Chance it up for Tibor Vermes. Gurkan Ozkan just selfie into the canvas and a display of strength.
Stop. Fight on.
Well, centre referee Dave Hitchcock is certainly going to have his work cut out for him in this one, Michael, I can tell you.
The left round kick there from the perfect one, Tibor Vermes. Perfect record, perfect technique.
Well, the southpaw Vermes versus the orthodox fighter in Ozkan. Ozkan's big right hand is going to be a major worry for the southpaw, because that is, as I said earlier, the natural enemy of the southpaw, the right hand.
Ozkan just sticking out the straight left. Vermes sizing him up. The feeling out process is over. Spinning back fist there from Tibor Vermes, and a knee ahead from Vermes in the neutral corner.
Ozkan's been rattled with that knee to the head.
Vermes has opened up like a house on fire. There's the high left round kick. Ozkan backing himself into the neutral corner. He needs to move out of there.
He's got to move, Michael. He's just sitting there like a sitting duck. Here comes the knees off.
Three knees from Tibor Vermes.
Step back, clean break, get off the neck.
Gurkan Ozkan in bother here in the first round of this grudge match.
Well, the more he stands still, Michael, the more he's going to be a sitting target for those knee attacks of Vermes.
Who can beat Tibor Vermes? Can Gurkan Ozkan be the first man to do it here tonight?
Vermes, as focused as you like, working those knee strikes.
Into the final seconds of the first round, it has been a full throttle, in your face first round of action. There it is, the end of the first round, the grudge match. It's a happening, Hammer.
Well, I'll tell you what, I'd have to give that round to Vermes, the opening round. Vermes taking it right up to Ozkan. Ozkan not even attempting to get into the grapple and use the knees. Now, this fight has been taken with the knee strikes, so that obviously should have been a priority for both camps to work. There is a reason why the fight was taken under knee rules, and that is because someone wanted them. 22 punches, Ozkan 6, Vermes 3 kicks, Ozkan 11, Vermes 15 knees to Tibor Vermes, Ozkan a big 0. Here we see Vermes just sizing up Ozkan, leaving the lead leg out as a probe. Tried to let that spinning back fist go, Ozkan ducking underneath it. Once again, Vermes lead round kick, which is in essence a very hard kick to do. And if that back fist would have hit home, I tell you what, we would have been in for a very early night, Michael.
Easy. I want to do 2 minutes here.
Each time you want to throw the knee, you see the knee, you just throw your right hand. Because you the wrong leg, all right? All right. Each time you see the knee, in the same time, bam, you throw your right hand.
You're waiting too long, mate. You're finding his game.
You're waiting. Now you've got to go get into him now and keep him on the back move, all right?
You want a water?
Suck it in. Come on, suck it in. Let's go. Breathe in.
Get up. Don't sit too much. Get up.
We are ready to rumble in the second round of action, the super grudge match of the millennium. Gurkan Ozkan against the perfect one, Tibor Vermes. The living legend Dave Hitchcock gets us underway in the second round. It was Vermes for our liking in the first. He unloaded in the knee department. Ozkan didn't connect with one knee, didn't even throw a knee. And here comes Ozkan with those wicked hooking punches that he's so renowned for. Drops the right hand to the breadbasket. There's the knee off the left of the head from Vermes.
Step back.
Vermes just ducking under the left hand. Ozkan just throwing into the canvas. Ooh, that wicked left knee from Tibor Vermes. He is headhunting. He is on a demolition mission. He wants to knock out Ozkan here in centre ring. We're 45 seconds down in this round, Hammer.
Well, Vermes has to be careful he doesn't get too prone to just thinking about kneeing all the time. He's got to keep his punching and his kicking rate up because he just seems so focused in on trying to grapple and knee that Ozkan can in fact turn the tide by just peppering away with knees and keep mobile. But he seems a little bit more mobile in this round. Ozkan is not backing himself against the ropes and just standing there, which is going to make it all the harder for Vermes to get him in that grappling situation and start to go to work with the knees.
A nice left hand just connecting to the side of the jaw there from Gurkan Ozkan. The southpaw Tibor Vermes. Ozkan just firing off that straight left. Vermes with a big leg kick and Ozkan got out of dodge with a bit of quick footwork.
Well, turning his back is a very dangerous move indeed.
Ozkan, maybe for the first time in his illustrious career, looks a little intimidated by Tibor Vermes.
Vermes just sneaking a quick knee up to the face there of Ozkan.
Turning kick, Ozkan ducked under it, came over the top with the left hand. Drops the right hand down to the breadbasket. And here come the chance for Gurkan Ozkan. This is a war which has been brewing for more than a year.
Vermes just poking the jab and the lead leg out, keeping Ozkan at bay, because if he gets into that punching range, that's going to be danger time for Tibor Vermes.
Comments from the former Australian cruiserweight Muay Thai champion, Master Hammer Castellini ringside, with myself, Michael Chavello. Ozkan looking for the big goodnight Irene right hand. There it is again from Ozkan, and he is bleeding from the left eye, Hammer.
There's that knee straight up again from Vermes. He's getting that knee through on the way in, which is good move from Vermes because it's stopping Ozkan unloading. He's using the top of Gurkan's cranium, hooking the head and wrenching that head downward into the knee strikes.
The reddened left eye, the blood streaming under the eye of Gurkan Ozkan. He's been cut here in the second round. Vermes tying him up again. He's planted him like a tree. Ozkan goes down.
I'll tell you what, Michael, he was out there.
This place is erupted.
Truly caught.
This place has gone bananas. It's pandemonium. Ozkan went down for a knee to the head.
That is the game plan. That is the game plan.
The bell rang.
Ozkan has been saved by the bell.
He planted him like a tree, Hammer.
Well, I'll tell you what, a minute more in need of a break, Gurkan Ozkan will never be.
The Dr. Peter Lewis in the corner there
Well,
with
he's going to have a
Gurkan
look at that
Ozkan.
cut. They have to stem the bleeding. They have to make sure there's no permanent damage going to occur from that cut over the eye, and it's a pretty deep gash from the look of it. Here's Vermes lining Ozkan up, and the worst place for Ozkan to be is on the ropes because he's got nowhere to go. Vermes stalks him, and bang, there goes the knee as he had him backed into the ropes. You see, Michael, when he gets into the ropes, he can't go anywhere. He's got nowhere to go. So all that Vermes has to do then is hook the head and rip in that knee, and that's exactly what he's doing. Ozkan's got to be out in centre ring where he can move around, and there's that knee strike. I'll tell you what, perfectly executed. Mr. Perfect. I'll tell you what, a truer a name for a fighter, I don't know. 24 connecting punches, Ozkan, 8 Vermes, 6 kicks, Ozkan, 8 Vermes, 1 knee, Ozkan, 8 Vermes. So Vermes working, and there's that knee strike again.
That hurts me just looking at it.
I'll tell you what, as I said, the round ending right on that point will never be a better timing for Gurkan Ozkan.
Give him the water. Stronger.
Get that right hand. You've got to get in close with that right hand.
As soon as he grabs you from your neck, just grab him from his body. All right? Let the referee break it. All right? Don't get sucked in. Don't pull yourself down, Abim. Okay? You can't do it. Yes, you can do it. He's not as strong as you are, Abim. I can't see it. Wallahi, I can't see it.
Look
Please,
at the size of the cut over the eye there of Gurkan Ozkan, Hammer.
That cut is going to be a worry, and all that Vermes is going to have to do is keep peppering off the jab onto that cut, and that might be where the stop ends, where the fight ends, rather. The words are all over the place, Michael. I tell you what, this is turning into be a cracker of a main event.
Here we go in the third round of action. Has Ozkan got the pepper? Has he got the mustard to take it up to the perfect one?
There he goes, backing himself into the corner again.
Ozkan
Why
is
he
going
does
to go.
that, I don't know.
He's in trouble again. Ozkan here at the beginning of the third round. Tibor Vermes tying him up like a pretzel over there in the red corner.
Ozkan's corner calling for him to hook Vermes' waist and negate that grapple.
Ozkan, you need to move. You need to move. The overhand right. Ozkan swinging wildly. Snaps out the left hand. Vermes ties him up. That left knee just whistles past the brow of Ozkan.
Have a look at Vermes. He's bouncing on his feet as light as you'd want to be.
He shakes his head at Ozkan and says, Gurkan, you can't hurt me. I'm perfect. You cannot hurt me. Dana Goodson in the media earlier this week said that Vermes was unbeatable. Spinning back fist. Bit far from the mark there. Gurkan tries one of his own.
Ozkan keeps ducking his head. And then, as we've seen in our first fight of the night with Nick Sava, that's a very dangerous thing to do when you're going to fight an opponent that's switched on to that. He'll pick him up and he'll kick him in the face.
They tie up in the centre of the ring. A little bit of WWF there from Tibor Vermes. You can see Dana Goodson in the corner of Vermes, shouting out all sorts of instructions. Vermes just sizes him up. Oh, what a big right hand on that occasion. Best punch of the fight so far for Ozkan. And there's a big left from Ozkan. Here he goes, unloading some of the heavy artillery upstairs. And the crowd are loving it.
Well, Ozkan's starting to tie up Vermes as soon as he gets into that knee grapple. We're down 15 seconds to go.
1 minute 50 down in this round. The flying high left knee there from Tibor Vermes. Ozkan just misses him there with the left hand. There's the end of the round.
Well, Vermes not as aggressive as he was in the previous round, but nevertheless, still doing it well. Ozkan starting to negate those grappling knees by hooking Vermes around the waist, as his corner called for him to do. 14 connecting punches, Ozkan. 5 Vermes, 5 kicks Ozkan, 3 Vermes, and 3 good connecting knees to Tibor Vermes.
Okay, now I want you to jab down to that belly. Jab down to that belly, then boom, big kick. Jab down to that belly, big kick. Okay? Yeah, he's ready for the inside leg kick too, baby. Okay? Come on, now, side kick first. All right, then fake and low kick. Okay?
Let your hands go, mate. Let your hands
High
go.
kick, fake, spin. Okay, just like we've been working. Okay?
People are tight. Work your hands,
All right.
mate. Box this dude. You can't box the
He's gonna
shit.
come out well now. He's gonna come out well.
Come for the knee.
Okay?
Hands up.
Okay? See? Inside leg now,
With
baby.
that big left hand. all
Okay,
right?
boom. Big kick to the head and bang to that leg. Okay?
Once
Set it
again, we see Ozkan. This time he's off the ropes and he's getting Vermes onto the ropes. Now that's what he wants to do, because Vermes has not a lot of room to escape those hooking punches of his. Very much reverse the tide there. He can't get himself back onto any sort of a corner or a rope area, because that's when Vermes is going to go for the grapple. And to negate that, he has to hook his
The war of words here. Look at this. Gurkan Ozkan came storming out of his corner and says, you want to fight? You want to fight? I'm here, Tibor. Here we go. Fourth round of action. It's happening at the Melbourne Convention Centre. Dave Hedgecock gets us underway. Vermes slams a leg kick to the rear thigh. We have a grudge match. Here comes Vermes. The hands of iron from Vermes. Vermes just ties him up. Ozkan tries to unload upstairs.
Oh, there's
Caught
a
the
nice
round kick to the gut.
rib kick, Michael. I'll tell you what, I think it took the wind out of you.
I tell you what, Hammer, you better get me the oxygen mask the way this one's going.
I asked you to time.
Now Dave Hedgecock really has his work
I
cut out
asked you to
for him.
wipe that up. Okay, now come and wipe
Gurkan Ozkan, look at him, look at this, look at this, look at this, look at this. This fighting without the referee. I tell you what,
You too.
uncontrollable in centre ring. Vermes taunting Ozkan. There is no love lost between these two men at all.
Ozkan not waiting for the ref to call him back. That could almost have been a point off, Michael, I'm telling you.
I have not seen intensity in a fight like this. I don't think ever, Hammer.
Dave Hitchcock being very generous there to Gurkan Ozkan.
1 minute 10 almost down. They're wrestling on the canvas. This is turning into a street fight, I tell you what.
I have to take a point off. If you do it again.
Vermes says, I can't believe this. He's getting out of the ring. He's getting out of the ring. What's happening? It's pandemonium.
That's going to be...
And Dave Hitchcock is getting a deducted point from Gurkan Ozkan.
It won't happen again. If it happens again...
That should be a point
What's happening? What's happening? No, says Dave Hitchcock. No. Wow, we've got pandemonium. Look at this, pushing and shoving.
Well,
if you want my opinion, they should clear the ring and let this one go on.
Tarik Solak has taken the advantage. Tibor Vermes stepped out of the fighting area, and that's why they're calling it a victory.
We always said this one would get personal, but we didn't want it to end like this.
But I'd have to say, for mine, Gurkan Ozkan was the loser of that fight. Vermes had it all over him, and he should have won it fairly and squarely. Don't take the victory by a fighter stepping out of the ring. It degenerated into a street fight, and that's very sad to see. A very sad state of affairs for kickboxing, I'm afraid.
This is not what we wanted to see, folks. This is not how we wanted the Super Club match to end. We will not hear the end of it. Ozkan saying, come on, let's go again. Dana Goodson calling to let them fight. That's what we want. That's what the crowd of 4,000 want.
Well, Ozkan doesn't want to take this fight on this with this type of a victory, because it is a very hollow victory in my opinion, Michael. I think you'd have to agree. It's not the way, if you're a true fighter, that you like to win a fight.
I tell you what, we have seen history in the making here tonight, and for all the wrong reasons. Andy Raymond's with our centre referee Dave Hitchcock in the middle of the pandemonium in centre ring.
I tell you what, emotions boiling over here. I have referee Dave Hitchcock with me. Dave, can you explain what has transpired?
What has transpired here is that one fighter hopped out of the ring. The minute someone steps outside the ring, to my knowledge of the rules and regulations, is that the fight's over. I'm sorry, if they all stayed in the ring and they let us sort it out with the martial arts board and everyone else, we might have been able to have a fight. But as to my knowledge, the minute a fighter steps out the ring of his own violation, or he done it of his own accord, the fight's over.
Dave, is the call yours and yours solely?
Sorry?
Is the call yours and yours solely?
In situations like this, I think it is.
Does this one go to the scorecard?
The other fighter left the ring. We were here to fight. You get out of the ring, the fight's over. You know the rules. What's the alternative?
Show me the rules.
It's a Braveheart game. Now one more up.
As I said, gentlemen, emotions spoiling over and a very unhappy crowd, and two warriors standing in the corner ready to face off.
We knew this one was going to get personal, Hammer, but we never thought it would come down to this.
Well, certainly a little too personal.
Let the fight
And
I want everybody out of the ring except for Dana, the referee, and myself. Everybody out of the ring. Out of the ring, please, everybody. Out.
well, the martial arts board will be having a close look.
Here we go, let's go to the replay.
Once again, here we see that nasty incident that I think Vermes claimed he had some sort of confrontation with Ozkan on the floor. Could have been a point off for Ozkan, and that's perhaps what should have happened there to stop Vermes from leaving the ring in disgust. That is not the way it should go.
We'll try and restore some order and come up with a conclusion. Thank you.
Well, tell him nothing. He's choking him.
No, stop that.
Hey, let's fight. You guys want an easy way out.
We were here.
Take Chris off. Let's finish the fight. Let's finish the fight. Let's finish the fight. Let's finish the fight. No.
Leave that up to the martial arts board to decide. The ring is still up to him. I think the game's over. I'm sorry. I didn't want to do it. Well, mate, shouldn't get out of the ring. I went over.
stay in the ring. You should stay in the ring if you want to fight. You leave the ring, that means you accept the loss. Then, Gurkan was super efficient in this fight. If you don't like it, better luck. Do more. All right, let's get him. Hooray!
Let him talk, let him talk.
I think everybody in here needs 2 more rounds of action. What do you think? I say let them fight. Let them fight. This is an easy way out for Gurkan. Let them fight. This is a world title fight. World title.
I'll tell you what, we'll give you another 10-round action. We'll give you another 10-round action, but today we won. You want another one? We'll come back tomorrow. We'll come back tomorrow. Yeah.
Let's go to the scorecard. Let's go to the scorecard. If we were winning, it should be a draw. Other than that, let us fight.
Let me say something. Let me say something. Dana, if you want to hear what I got to say, you better shut up. Or go home. All right, show's finished. Go home. You're very close to the decision. He called us the winner. Thank you very much. Enjoy your night.
Hey, if we want a rematch, we'll get a rematch.
And the belt has just been put on Gurkan Ozkan. But with me I have Dave Hedgecock, the referee. And Dave, it was brutal out there. It was a war, but even more has come to light.
Yes, one fighter claimed being bitten, the other fighter claimed being choked. I couldn't find any bite marks. I went across the martial arts board. I was going to take a point off Ozkan Gurkan, but unfortunately the other fighter hopped out the ring, which takes it right out of everyone's hands. The minute you hop out the ring, the fight's over.
Dave, you've been around long enough. Have you ever seen anything quite like this?
I've never seen anything like this before in my life, no.
And I reckon I must be the bravest bloke here standing between these two warriors. First, Tibor Vermes. What do we say at the moment? How are you feeling?
I just want to say I was winning the fight, and this is the only way Gurkan could have won a fight, on a dirty way. He didn't beat me. I was better than him. Everybody knew I won.
Okay, we'll cross over. We'll get an immediate reply from Gurkan. Tibor says he was beating you. This is the only way you could have won. Your reply?
Mate, the truth is you've never fought anyone up to my standards, and when you felt my power, you yourself and you got out of the ring. You want another go? Let's go straight away.